Here's an example of how to use PicID to find and fix mistakes with QR codes. So here's an example of a simplified job where QR codes were used for a kid and then the kid's face and a kid and a kid's face. This is an example of what goes wrong. The photographer, let's say, forgot to take a picture of the QR code, so this kid isn't known, and the trick is going to be to figure out that there was something that happened using face detection. We're back on the rails as another QR code and a kid. Here we're getting to an interesting case where the QR code is bent and obscured and not readable, so we're not going to know who this kid is. And then we're back to normal. Here there's no QR code to read, and that's an interesting condition. You need to know to find that so that you can figure out who this kid is. Again, back to normal. And then finally, no QR code and two faces. So we need to be able to detect that. So when you run PicID, you've got a new tool called Check QR Codes, and basically you choose the input folder, which is this one, and you choose an output folder, which is this one, and you can scrub around and see the contents, but you just say rename the files, and that's it. So now we can see that this QR code, which is S71103, was used to name this file and this file, S71103, and then this is the second image in the series. And then we've got the next kid, so that QR code was detected, and we're in a different code, S11071104, and then the second kid. Now here's where we detect the missing QR code, and we say it's an unknown missing QR code. Now we're back to normal with S1331. Two poses. Here's the bent QR code where we say it's missing and there's no face, so we're lost, we don't know, and therefore we don't know who this kid is. And then we're back on the rails. This is a handwritten thing, so there's no QR code and there's no face to work with. Now we're back on the rails with the kid, and then finally no QR code and multiple faces. So what's happening here is that it's just renaming things, making it very, very simple for you to find images by what they contain. You can sort and find the various cases like this.